As we celebrate KVOA's 65th anniversary, we are sharing memories from the community. News 4 Tucson's Priscilla Casper takes us down memory lane at Tucson Fire Department.
You know, the 50s was a really pivotal moment in the community as well for the fire department.
Interim fire chief for the Tucson Fire Department, Gulotta, says the population of the Tucson community went from 40,000 to about 200,000 people during that decade. He says as the community grew, so did TFD.
We went from 4 fire stations to 14 fire stations, and we introduced EMS to the community. That's when we trained all of our firefighters to have first aid.
At TFD headquarters, memorabilia lined the front lobby, sharing how TFD responded to fires.
Just some examples of some of the equipment we would have used in the 1950s. As you can see, it's kind of heavy and bulky. It has become a lot smaller and a lot lighter weight. Got some old radios that we use. Here's an example of one of our uniforms, and the First Aid American Red Cross patch that everybody wore on their sleeve. 911 dispatch console. This is how we used to connect emergency crews and emergency fire stations.
He says during the 1950s, a lot of major fires occurred.
The Tucsonia Hotel fire on West Congress, that occurred in 1953. There was a fire at a Safeway which destroyed the building. It was at 1346 North Stone Avenue. An estimated $300,000 damage back in the 50s was a considerable loss.
These fires, he says, changed how TFD approaches fires, their tactics, as well as equipment they need to protect the community. Priscilla Casper, News 4 Tucson.